Chapter 4. Marco. After multiple servings of delicious Filipino food and bags of leftover barbecue sticks, still juicy after reheating, I'm so full from Jesse and Mia's family picnic that I'm slower than usual in MMA the next morning. It doesn't help that I can't get Mia off my mind. Jesse lowers to a sideswipe and I lose my balance again. I'm usually faster than this, more aware, not getting my ass handed to me by Jesse, who's 5 years older. But here I am, sweating with my back flat against the floor. Again. "Where's your head, Marco?" Jesse asks, offering me his hand to get up. "Meat sweats. You're taking advantage of me because you know I gorged on all that good home cooking," I say. I can't tell him what's really on my mind. His cousin's round ass. Mia's petite, curvy frame. How I can only successfully get my mind off of her when I'm working at the fire station. "Sure, man," Jesse laughs as he bows off the mat. I follow him to the locker room and we get dressed. "Have fun at the picnic?" Jesse ventures. "Yeah, thanks for inviting me. It's nice being around your family," I say. "Mia's pretty great," Jesse adds. Caught. I don't know what to say. I've seen buddies get into brawls over dating people in their family before, and I don't want to strain our relationship in any way. He's got to know he can trust me more than anything else when we're inches from flames, when our lives and others depend on clear heads and instincts. A sweaty shirt gets thrown at my head to my non-response and Jesse chuckles by his locker. "You know, Mia called me when you met her in the backyard. We're close, man. No one knows me better, so just chill. You look so serious today," Jesse says with a big grin. Fuck. I didn't know what to say. She's great. I really like her. Is it too soon to say she's all I can think of? Ask about her exes, about her interests, about anything at all. I've lived a moment in her world, never want to leave it, and I want to catch up on everything I missed. If she's happy, I'm happy, and she hasn't been this happy in a while. Bad breakup last year. So, if you make her happy, I'm happy. Simple. Won't get any needless blocking from me. Thanks, I say, relieved. Not what I was expecting, and I'm so glad. Every time I saw him today, I kept thinking of an in to touch the topic of me touching Mia, but it never felt right. But with this, everything keeps falling into place. Feels easy. We change and open the gym doors to the frigid night air, offering even more relief. See you tomorrow morning for our shift, Jesse says. With another wave, he's gone. I shower at home and put some leftover barbecue in the toaster oven. I think the light stress was blocking my instincts, and now I'm ravenous. I'm walking around in shorts, trying to acclimate to being in a new city. I've been here for 2 months and I'm still settling into the newness of it all. My bungalow creaks when I walk across the wood floor. The pipes buzz in the kitchen when I run the dishwasher. And the biggest change of all is the night sky. There's so many stars. I used to live in a rent-controlled walk-up with my cousin in New York. So if I wanted fresh air, I'd walk down 6 floors to get it. I never did it without a reason. Now I can just open a window or step outside. The two views are incomparable. New York was lit up from below, and here, the stars make up most of the light in town. It's stunning. Since my mom studied abroad in Greece, she put me to bed with a lot of myths. Whether Greek or Chinese, she liked connecting them to the constellations. Knowing so many stories about the stars, being surrounded by them now is like being with old friends. The night sky transports me to my childhood and the feeling of home. Opening up my rear sliding door, I lean back in a reclining chair and take in the view. I see Orion's belt, the double cluster, and the light still on at Mia's. Her curtain moves to the side and I can see her reach up, then bend forward with her hips in the air. I'd love to be behind her when she moves like that. She's so beautiful and moves with such grace. Caught halfway in a fantasy, we make eye contact during her side bend. I hope that wasn't creepy. Still leaning, she throws a small wave and I wave back. When she's done, she slides open her back door and walks towards our shared back fence. I thought you'd be asleep by now, I say.
Heading there. I do my night yoga flow before bed. What are you doing out here so late?
Admiring the view. She throws me a cocked eyebrow and suddenly I feel like a peeping Tom. I sit up quickly and try to defend myself. No, the sky. I was looking at the stars before I saw you. Looking up, she softly says,
Who can compete with the stars?
You could, and you'd win every time, I whisper. I say it to myself, but secretly hope she hears me.
Do you have a favorite constellation?
She asks, still looking up. My mom told me about a lot of them when I was a kid, but my favorite is the story of Altair and Vega. Mia walks back to her covered patio and gets comfortable in her hammock.
Can you tell me their story?
Now I move to the fence while she reclines. The myth of Altair and Vega is a love story. There's a lot of different versions, but the way I heard it is that Vega was a princess of the stars and Altair was a commoner, a cowherd. He was also a musician, and she fell in love with his music and then him. Of course, her mom didn't approve of their match, so she brought her back to her home in the sky and left him on Earth.
Ouch. Doesn't sound like it ends well.
It's pretty rough. Not gonna lie, these Chinese myths usually are. He was far away, but he couldn't forget her. Then his cow told him to go after her.
Talking bull?
And it flies because it's magical, of course.
As they should be. Go on.
Vega left Altair the talking bull, but with a message of her being taken. So he went after her and got close. But then her mom put the Milky Way between them.
Yikes.
But the story of their love spreads in the sky, and everyone shows up to put pressure on her family to let them be together. Impressed with their love, her dad is the one to relent and creates a bridge made of magpies on the 7th night of the 7th month every year for them to be together again.
Dang. I could imagine that.
What?
Feeling a love that sustains you for a whole year from a day together? A love to fight against the gods for. Love that makes you believe in magic.
It's just a myth. All the long-distance couples I've known never worked out.
I know one.
What happened to them?
They broke up because of the distance, but they got back together when he moved back to town. They pined for each other for 10 years. It's possible.
I guess it could happen. Mia opens up a world of possibility to me. It barely seems real, but the time I have talking with her feels easier and more connected than I ever felt with any of my exes. I want to stretch out every interaction with Mia, every conversation, laugh with her. I could watch her tease me forever. Want to see them?
See what?
Altair and Vega.
Of course I do.
Give me a minute, and I head back inside.